The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
You know, it really says a lot when I despise the Dominic character, but I actually want her to keep carrying out what she's carrying out. You know why? Because Mike has not learned. People have been talking to Mike like forever. Mike needs these lessons, but let's hope that they don't give us the same thing again, because they have a tendency to give Mike somebody like a Domini, and Domini does these things to him, and some way, somehow, he finds himself back into the same position again. Hey, this is where we are.
There you go, Michael.
She served him a pan full of grease. Him cholesterol is supposed to be as high as a kite.
What's up?
Damn near begging me to give you another chance and let's just figure this thing out. But you know what's even crazier? You going inside me wrong. And then to think after 3 years that doesn't mean that we go together? So you gonna bust me down and then bust down my walls and then put me back on the shelf because you're done with me.
Usually I would be saying, well, the truth of the matter is it's a relationship. The problem with Mike, though, is that Mike has had the issue with Domini before, right? If this was Mike's first instant, I could have said that, because a relationship. No, at this point in time, this is about Mike's umpteen time with Domini, where literally she has walked away, and instead of him just walking away and taking the freeness that he's had, some way, someone find himself back there. And it doesn't matter if she's basically trying to trick him into that. It doesn't matter. He's too gullible. At this point in time, he's too gullible. People have been talking to Mike over and over and over again, and this is where he lay himself.
Now that's crazy.
John,
Mike.
in life, people have to say things. They have to have an agreement. I never said we was in a relationship because we had sex. We had sex. We had a moment.
Oh, it was a moment. Right.
So all this time, every time you do this with Domini, it gives the same result and you're doing the same thing. That's insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So you expect a different result each time you do the same thing with Domini. Infantile brain.
You know what the issue is with that logic? Is that I tried to walk away. I was going to let you and whoever run off into the sunset. But you drug yourself back to me. Mixed emotions. Mixed signals. And then you went inside and me wrong.
God. So what,
See,
what,
I
what,
tried
what do
to-
you want? What do you want? What do you want? Let's just get to the bottom of this. What do you want? Please tell me. So we can just...
Like, what's going to happen is I'm going to build myself back up. Piece by piece by piece from what you broke.
Okay.
We're going to do that together. I'm going to decide how this relationship goes from here on out.
Can you imagine? We should not be sitting down here thinking, you know what, man? Domini's right. We have to be saying that. We literally are even able to sit down and say, well, you know what? Domini's kind of right. It's wild, isn't it? It's extremely wild that we have to like be thinking of this. When we watch this with Mike, we have to be saying, you know what? Dominic is right. Even though it's crazy, she's right. Mike needs to stop. Mike continuously does these things with these girls, and you cannot do this. I don't know. You know what though, ladies? Maybe that's what us men need sometimes, you know. Like I said before, you know, I've had my share of what Mike is going through right now. So, and so I had to learn that. Listen to me. You know what, bro? Maybe you need to be vetting them more. That's all I'm saying.
We're a couple until I say that we're not.
So I need to call the police again.
Oh, that's fine. You can call the police, you can call the FBI, you can call APD. It's gonna take restraining orders and jail calls and HOA fees and lots of disturbances. I don't give a damn, clearly.
So basically, she's threatening him to tell him that, listen to me, it doesn't matter who him call. Even if him call Ghostbusters, basically, it does not matter. Even if you were to call Ghostbusters, that not going to cut it. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
You wanna bring the law into our business? Don't do that. Put down the phone, Michael. You wanna bring the law into our business? Go ahead. I like the damn sandwiches in there anyway. I'm going to decide when this is over. So what I want you to do is to drink your apple juice. And enjoy your breakfast. Open up. It's good.
A grown man being treated like a child. And you know what? I cannot say anything because the truth of the matter is Mike needs to be treated like a child. He really has been pushing this over and over again. I could understand if him and Domini was married and, you know, so yeah, you know, tell her that because they're married to her and whatever else it is. Mike is not married to Domini. Mike is a single man who has the pick of the litter out here, but some way, somehow, he finds himself into Domini over and over again. You would think that he would learn. Nope. Same old Mike. Next day, same old Mike. Mike back to the same old foolishness. You would think he would actually learn. He just doesn't. And I have no empathy at all for Mike left. My empathy is on zero. Negative 100 basically. It's in the negative. I cannot have empathy. Why? Tell me why. Why must I have any empathy at all for the Mike character when the Mike character has no empathy at all for himself? He doesn't care. He needs these lessons. He does not care. But I love the storyline though, because it shows a lot of times, you know, how us men play with the ladies them, and we just not care about the ladies them feelings at all. And you're going to just meet that right woman who decides to fight back, and that's exactly who Domini is. Anyways, give me a hot stick, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to you.